report. Now, our next story, breaking news, is actually coming in from the state next door, West Bengal. We're learning that CNN News18 has accessed exclusive details about the charge sheet filed by the CBI in the cattle smuggling case against the senior TMC leader Anubrata Mondal. Remember, he's also a close aide of Mamata Banerjee. Remember, these are accusations that had come in a few weeks ago. You've seen Anubrata Mondal and before that Partha Chatterjee, senior TMC leaders who have been taken aside by the ED, by the CBI. Now, I want to share with you more details that are coming through, specifically in the allegations against Anubrata Mondal. And these allegations in specific are about his security guards and how they were perhaps involved. Large amounts of money being alleged to have been passed hands over here. My colleague Siddhant with us right now to bring us more details. Siddhant, I believe, at least according to initial reports, one of the things the CBI is alleging that his bodyguard, Sehgal Hussain, earned somewhere in the vicinity of 25 to 30 lakhs over a period of 7 years. Is that correct?
Well, that's right, but the amount is more, and in fact, we have accessed this crucial piece of evidence, charge sheet, which runs into many pages, and this charge sheet, supplementary charge sheet, was filed by Central Bureau of Investigation in the second week of August in West Bengal against Anubrata Mondal's close aide, Sehgal Hussain, and the other accused, those who were the part of the nexus. Now, these are some interesting details of the charge sheet. Now, the CBI charge sheet says that investigation has further revealed that the said police constable, that is Shri Sehgal Hussain, apart from working as personal security to Shri Anubrata Mondal, TMC leader, also used to collect illegal gratifications from accused Emmanuel Haq and SK Abdul Latif on behalf of Shri Anubrata Mondal for extending protection and patronage towards continuing the illegal business of cattle procurement from the local Pashu Hats. Now, the second paragraph says, investigation has also revealed that in lieu of collection of huge amount of aforesaid illegal gratification on behalf of Shri Anubrata Mondal, he also amassed huge wealth from the said accused person, which was nothing but the proceeds of crime of cattle smuggling to Bangladesh by the accused person. Now, yesterday, CNN News 18 broke this story that 17 crore FDRs were frozen by Central Bureau of Investigation, and it has been found in Central Bureau of Investigation's probe that Anubrata Mondal's nexus used to work where he used to give his ill-gotten money to his close aides like Sehgal Hussain, who used to be his bodyguards, and they used to park the money in banks, and then that amount is converted into FDR. So in total, 17 crore FDR has been frozen by Central Bureau of Investigation yesterday, and this FDRs belong to Anubrata Mondal and his close family associates. Also, this charge sheet went on, also talks about the registration of 7 properties. There are 7 properties purchased by Sri Latifa Khanum, Sri Somaiya Khondakar, which have been registered under the ADSR. So all these people were part of this nexus, which was active in the border areas, and the modus used to be to pay bribe to custom and BSF officials and to get the seized cattle auctioned at a cheaper rate. And this is how the cattle were smuggled out of the country. So even charge sheet also talks about the details, the modus, and this is again the third paragraph, which establishes the link of Anubrata Mondal with Sehgal Hussain. Now, investigation has revealed that ill-gotten money was collecting on behalf of Sri Anubrata Mondal by security guard Sri Sehgal Hussain from accused Emmanuel Haq for extending protection and patronage of cattle transportation towards international border between India and Bangladesh from different areas. So the charge sheet says, Central Bureau of Investigations says that Anubrata Mondal, who happens to be the district president of Birbhum and a senior leader of the Trinamool Congress, used to give protection and patronage to this nexus. And in exchange of that, he used to get illegal gratification. The money that this nexus used to pay Anubrata Mondal for the protection, for the patronage. So these are some bank account details of various accused, the properties that they have purchased, 3 properties under ADSR, Bir Bhumi, 1 flat under construction of Sukhoi Bristi, New Town. So all these details have already been mentioned in the CBI charge sheet. Now, this is a piece of evidence which we are putting out for our viewers, and in fact, this is not just for the investigating agency, because before this, Enforcement Directorate has also filed charge sheet in various matters of cattle smuggling. But this particular piece of evidence is also for those who question central agency and especially their action in the state of West Bengal, because the way political party TMC is backing Anubrata Mondal, and in fact, opposition parties mainly question the central agency's misuse in Bengal. So this information, the bank account details, the links of Anubrata Mondal with his security guard, and how the ill-gotten money was parked through Sagal Hussain, who happens to be the bodyguard of Anubrata Mondal. CBI charge sheet says it all. Back to you.
Siddhant, thank you so much for laying out the details for us when it comes to what the CBI has had to say. Now, Siddhant, one more question for you in this entire story. I'd like to understand from you, what has Anubrata Mondal's defense been since he's been taken in from the CBI? And I don't, obviously there's been the one broad strokes response we've heard from the TMC too, that the TMC's leaders are being targeted by central agencies. Yeah. But when it comes to each of these detailed points, what has Mondal's response been?
Well, Mondal's defense has always been that this is nothing but a political witch hunt. He has distanced himself from the nexus, the accused of the cattle smuggling case, Latif Khan, Sagal Hussain, and the other accused, those who were active in the Indo-Bangladesh border and used to deal with BSF and custom officials. Anubrata Mondal has completely distanced himself from these accused. He says that he doesn't have any links with the accused of the cattle smuggling. But the fact here is, and the findings that have come out after investigations, establishes the link of Anubrata Mondal with his security guard, and how it has also been established by CBI that he used to park ill-gotten money through his security guard, and he used to give patronage to the nexus which was active on Indo-Bangladesh border. So Anubrata is trying to distance himself from the nexus and the cattle smuggling. Second, TMC is also backing. This is very interesting, because in Partha Chatterjee's case, when unaccounted cash was seized, was found in the apartment, TMC was left with no option but to condemn that very act. And in fact, the action was also taken on Partha Chatterjee. This time around, TMC is in no mood to condemn. TMC is in fact supporting Anubrata Mondal and again questioning the CBI's action and calling it nothing but a political witch hunt. Back to you.
Siddhant, thank you so much for providing us context. For our audiences, we're going to stay with this story. Some more breaking news coming in this very same story.